Welcome, sports fans, to another action-packed episode of Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. I'm your host, bringing you all the latest and greatest in the world of sports. Today is Friday, July 7th, and boy, do we have some thrilling stories to dive into. But before we get started, let's kick off with a fun fact about today's date. Did you know that on this day in 1930, Bobby Jones became the first golfer to win all 4 major championships in a single year? Talk about making history on the greens. Now let's shift our focus to the diamond and the hardwood. In our first story, we witnessed an awe-inspiring performance from Gunnar Henderson, a rising star in the baseball world. He put on an absolute clinic against none other than the mighty New York Yankees. Henderson's display of skill, determination, and sheer talent left fans in awe. We'll break down every swing, every catch, and every play that led to his historic performance. And if that's not enough excitement for you, we've got some NBA drama brewing in our second story. The sensational Damian Lillard has set the NBA trade market on fire with his trade request to the Miami Heat. The league is buzzing with speculation as teams scramble to make a move for this superstar guard. We'll dissect the potential impact on both Lillard's career and the landscape of the NBA. So grab your sports jerseys, buckle up, and get ready to join us on this exhilarating journey through today's captivating sports stories. It's time to step up to the plate and hit a home run with Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. Welcome back, sports enthusiasts. It's time for our rapid-fire headlines segment, where we give you the latest and greatest news from the world of sports. So, buckle up and get ready for a whirlwind of excitement as we dive right into the action. Story 1. The Arizona Diamondbacks are facing yet another setback as outfielder Corbin Carroll had to leave the game due to right shoulder discomfort. Concerns are rising about his recent injury history, and the Diamondbacks will need to find a way to overcome this obstacle. Story 2. In a not-so-lucky turn of events, Yes Network cameraman Pete Stendel found himself on the receiving end of an errant throw during a Yankees game against the Orioles. Unfortunately, he suffered an orbital fracture, reminding us that even behind the scenes, the game can be unpredictable. Story 3. Let's shift gears and explore the legal sports betting scenes in Connecticut, Tennessee, New Jersey, and West Virginia. Residents in these states have access to a variety of online and retail options, bringing the thrill of the game straight to their fingertips. It's a whole new ball game for sports fans looking to add a little extra excitement to their viewing experience. And that's a wrap for today's rapid-fire headlines. Stay tuned for more sports updates, where we'll continue to bring you the latest stories from the dynamic world of sports. Until then, keep your eyes on the prize and your spirits high. In a game between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees, Orioles infielder Gunnar Henderson stole the show with an exceptional performance. Henderson, who is ranked number 1 on MLB Pipeline's top 100 prospects list, had a night to remember, hitting 2 home runs and collecting 4 hits in his first 4 at-bats. His outstanding performance played a pivotal role in the Orioles' dominant 14-1 victory over the Yankees, splitting the 4-game series. Henderson's performance was nothing short of remarkable. He showcased his offensive prowess, driving in 5 runs and tying his career high of scoring 3 runs. The young prospect capitalized on the Yankees' struggling pitching staff, taking advantage of their mistakes and delivering clutch hits. Henderson's historic night marked his first multi-homer game, further solidifying his potential as a rising star in the league. Before this standout performance, Henderson had been facing some challenges at the plate. He struggled in the series, managing only 3 hits in 15 at-bats. Additionally, he made an errant throw in the previous game that resulted in an injury to a cameraman. However, Henderson quickly turned things around, showcasing his resilience and determination in the face of adversity. When asked about his success, Henderson attributed it to his approach at the plate. He emphasized the importance of sticking to his plan and trusting himself, which paid off with a series of exceptional at-bats. Henderson wasted no time making an impact, hitting a 350-foot home run in his first at-bat, setting the tone for his outstanding game. Orioles manager Brandon Hyde expressed his amazement at Henderson's performance, highlighting his power and ability to hit to all fields. Despite the numbers not always reflecting his potential, Hyde recognized the signs of Henderson's talent and praised his work ethic. Henderson's performance against the Yankees solidified his status as an exciting player to watch and validated the Orioles' decision to draft him in the second round of the 2019 draft. In conclusion, Gunnar Henderson's historic performance against the New York Yankees showcased his talent and potential as a young player. The Orioles' prospect delivered a memorable night, hitting 2 home runs and collecting 4 hits in a dominant 14-1 victory. Henderson's success serves as a testament to his resilience and determination, and he has solidified his status as an exciting player to watch in the league. Damian Lillard's desire to be traded to the Miami Heat has caused quite a commotion in the NBA trade market. His agent, Errant, has made it clear that Lillard only wants to play for the Heat and has warned other teams about acquiring an unhappy player. However, despite this warning, general managers from various teams have indicated that it won't affect their pursuit of Lillard. The Portland Trail Blazers, while willing to honor Lillard's trade request, may not necessarily fulfill his wish to join the Heat. The Blazers' general manager, Joe Cronin, is focused on getting the best return of assets available and isn't interested in acquiring Heat guard Tyler Herro and his hefty contract extension. Several teams, including the Brooklyn Nets, Philadelphia 76ers, and Boston Celtics, have reportedly shown interest in Lillard. As the situation intensifies between Lillard and the Blazers, Fox Sports' Jason McIntyre believes that Lillard's side should be supported. McIntyre drew comparisons to LeBron James leaving Cleveland in 2010 and Kevin Durant leaving Oklahoma City in 2016, noting that Lillard may be stuck in Portland due to a lack of viable trade options. McIntyre also mentioned that while Lillard is still a very good player, he may not be at the peak of his powers, despite coming off a highly productive season. The loyalty of Damian Lillard to Portland is being questioned, with loyalty itself being seen as an outdated concept in today's NBA landscape. The situation remains fluid, and it remains to be seen which team will ultimately acquire Lillard and how the Blazers will handle the trade negotiations. In conclusion, Damian Lillard's trade request to the Miami Heat has created a stir in the NBA trade market. While his agent warns teams about acquiring an unhappy player, general managers remain interested in pursuing Lillard. The Portland Trail Blazers are willing to accommodate his trade request, but are focused on getting the best return of assets available. The situation is ongoing, and it is uncertain which team will ultimately acquire Lillard and how the trade negotiations will unfold. Upbeat music fades in, host. And that's a wrap, folks. You've just reached the end of another adrenaline-pumping episode of 4-Year Starter. I'm your host, and I must say, it's been an absolute thrill riding this sports roller coaster with all of you. Cheering sound effects. Host, before we go, I want to remind all you diehard fans out there to stay connected with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for exclusive behind-the-scenes content, game highlights, and, of course, some good old sports banter. Just search for 4-Year Starter and hit that follow button. Background music intensifies. Host, remember, tomorrow is a brand new day, and we'll be back with more electrifying sports discussions, jaw-dropping interviews, and mind-boggling analysis. So set your alarms, mark your calendars, and get ready to tackle the day with us. Sound of a referee whistle. Host. But wait, before you go, I've got one last play to call. It's time for you, our incredible listeners, to step up to the plate. We want to hear your thoughts, suggestions, and ideas for future episodes. Do you have a burning question about your favorite team or player? Maybe you want us to dive deeper into a specific sport or discuss an epic moment in sports history. Whatever it is, we're all ears. Background crowd noise. Host. So head over to our website, 4yearstarter.com, and click on the Submit Your Play button. Drop us a line, and who knows, your suggestion might just become the next big topic on our show. Background music fades. Host. All right, sports fanatics, it's time to hit the showers and rest up for the next big game. But remember, the action never stops, and neither does our passion for all things sports. So until we meet again, keep cheering, keep believing, and keep that sports spirit alive. Upbeat music fades in. This is your host signing off, reminding you to stay in the game and always be a four-year starter. Music fades out.